This program was made possible by a grant from the Rasmussen Foundation, with additional funding by the Alaska Committee and the Friends of the Alaska Governor's Mansion Foundation.
I'd say it's a different building from any building I've ever seen anywhere else in Alaska.
And it's very stately, and I think it's a lovely house.
It looks a little bit like something out of Gone with the Wind on a much smaller scale.
It just had a quiet elegance that I think people enjoyed.
It's a large house, but I would not call it a mansion.
When you walk through the door the first time you go, in your mind, wow, this is nice.
This distinctive, three-story White House on the hill above downtown Juneau belongs to the people of Alaska. But without someone to call it home, this house is just another pretty building. Every 4 years, Alaskans vote to decide who gets to live here.
This house has a great deal to do with Alaskan history. Since 1912, we've had 9 governors appointed by the President of the United States live here, as well as all of the elected governors and their families since statehood. With each governor and first lady that come to the house and reside here with their families, they are creating a new chapter in the history of the state of Alaska and this house.
One of those new chapters was a unique gathering. In an historic first, 6 of Alaska's first ladies since statehood joined together at the same time in the governor's house in Juneau. Like anyone visiting a place that was such an important part of their lives, the first ladies toured, talked, and shared stories.
I live in Douglas now.
I know. I don't know how many of you knew the changes that we have here.
But the furniture was very different. I like what you've done.
Well, these were upstairs. I brought them from the upstairs.
Wow, this is completely different.
I used it as an office.
So did Irma Lee, but when we were here,
This was a guest room with twin beds.
Oh, yeah. There was this like transportable kitchen in the middle of the reception area.
Now this will probably be all new to you, Neva.
Oh, absolutely. This is where Dorothy Greening used to have a
Daycares,
school.
yes, that's what I understand.
But then it wasn't just one big room in those
Yes.
days?
I didn't realize there was so much room up here.
These 6 first ladies' lives in the governor's house span the length of Alaska state history. While headlines centered on their husband's role in state events, the first ladies' experience in the governor's house show another side of history.